come along with us as we go from this to this. Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on a 2021 Grand Design Seller 2 fifth wheel RV. We're installing a Maxx Air vent fan for one of the bathrooms on this big boy. So come along with us as we install this vent fan. So let's unbox it real quick, see what we got. Alrighty, so now that he had cut it all up, we're going to open it up and see what we have. Look at this beauty. Comes with a remote, so you can have easy access to turning it off and on. So when it's high in the ceiling, you don't have to try to reach for any of these buttons. Alright, so this is what we got. So we're going to go on the roof and we're going to remove the old vent fan, and we're going to take this one and install it. Come along with us. So to seal it up, we used the Dicor products, the lap sealant self-leveling, and we also used beetle tape. So there's our beetle tape and there's our sealant right here. This stuff works really good. Okay, let's start by removing these bolts.
Do I use this one?
Sure. Alright, all four nuts have been removed. We're going to remove the cover. Just remove the cover. Then we're going to remove these screws. And now we need to remove all of this sealant right here. We're going to remove all the sealant so we can get to the screws that are holding this around. Once we remove all those screws, this whole entire fan will pop out. Once we get this fan out, we will install the new one. So clean up all this Dicor silicone, and you should be able to access the screws. And of course, they're those screws.
Nuts and bolts, screws, and whatever. They're the same thing, really.
Just cut it and then just peel it right off. Okay, after you peel all the Dicor off, you will see that there are all these screws stuck into the plate. we're going to remove all these screws. Just remove all these screws all around. Alright, make sure you check your local weather, because unfortunately it started downpouring on me as I was installing this vent. So therefore I have no footage to show you guys how to install a vent. So I'm recreating this just so you guys can see what I went through to install this vent. I had to sit here just like this, keeping the area dry so I could apply the die core and the beetle tape.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please take your seats at this time as the program will begin momentarily. Thank you.
Okay, now that we have the vent fan put in, we're going to connect all the wiring. And once that's all done, we'll put all the trimming back on, and then we'll see if this works. Okay, so here's a closer look of the install of the Maxx Air fan. We're going to connect the wires up right here to the Maxx Air fan. And we're just going to use these Wago connectors. So you just plug one in and then flip the little lever down so it locks into place. Just like that. So there's the wire there. Put the
Pasta salad.
little lever over it. Flip the lever down. Install the other wire in.
Pause.
Okay, so now we have all the electrical connected. We're just going to tuck it back in here. And we are going to leave the trim off so we can see if there's any leaks. And then if there's no leaks by tomorrow, we will put the trim back in and we'll test this fan out in the morning. So it's the next day, and as you can see, we had a heavy rain last night and there are no leaks. So that's a good thing. I ended up having to put this vent in the rain. So we're going to be missing some footage, like putting the beetle tape down and then the urethane and all the screws, but I'm getting you the best that I can after installing this in the rain, and there are no leaks, so that's a good sign. I'm going to put the trimming in now, and then I will operate the fan so you guys can see how it works. Alright, so now that we got the ring in all the way around, the trimming piece, we're going to put the screws in. I'm going to insert all of these screws, and I'll bring you back when I have all the screws put in, and then we'll operate the fan. Okay, so you can see that it's all finished and installed. We have all the trimming on, and we got a remote for this fan. This ceiling is 13 feet high, so the reason why we got this fan right here was to help exhaust the room out when they take hot showers, because it's a small little room, so it gets steamy real quick. And it's better than just keeping the vent open all the time, because if you keep the vent open, it'll just get all mildewy and cause a lot of mold to grow. So we went with a exhaust fan with a remote so that they can easily access and open and close the lid. Unlike the other one was manual, they had to try to get up there every time to open it. So we just left it open permanently. But now that we have this remote, they should be able to just control the fan just by a press of a button. And the fan's on. And that's one of the big reasons why we put this exhaust fan in here, just to help control moisture and have them access to open and close this vent whenever they take showers. Make sure you put all your screws all the way around, and then put the die core on. We use self-leveling, so when we cocked it out, it just automatically self-leveled itself. And this is what it looks like. Okay, so that's what it looks like all installed with the trimming and everything on. Here's the remote for it. And we're going to, see if we can get that in focus for you. There's the remote for it. And we're going to turn on the fan. Open the lid. And this fan has 4 modes. There's 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to stop it and close the lid. And that does it for this fan install. Thanks for coming along with me as I installed this fan on this 2021 Grand Design Bunkhouse Edition RV. If you would try tackling one of these down in the comments. Also, please like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And until next time, thanks for watching.